Hi, my darlings. How are you? This is going to be for my cancers, and this is going to be a message for whenever it reaches you. I will be using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and as I've been telling the last 3 zodiac signs, I will pull a card from the Energy Oracle. However, that hasn't been happening. We've been doing it all here. So let's just go with the flow. To everyone stopping by, darlings, you know I welcome you all with open arms and an open heart. Please know I deliver these messages to you from my heart to your heart always. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. So let's see what message or messages we have for you. So Cancer, let's see. Past energy, we have the King of Wands here, which could be a Leo, a Aries, or a Sagittarius in your environment. Or this could be you taking charge of something. We got the Hierophant. It could have been a marriage. Maybe it was someone who brought some kind of structure or stability to your environment or to your life. That's the Hierophant. And it could be that this person, this energy made you want to be the best that you could be at whatever it was that you were doing. And then we have the Eight of Cups here. And the Eight of Cups is about walking away. That says that you may be thinking, or you might have walked away from that situation. Or maybe you're thinking about it. Maybe you started thinking about it a little while ago. Now you have to make a decision. We got the Two of Swords there. That's a pretty tough decision for you. It's causing conflict in your environment. That's the Five of Wands. We got the Ten of Swords here. There's definitely an ending here, you know? I mean, it could be already happening or in the process of happening. We got the Tower. The Tower is about chaos and confusion. It's sudden, it's unexpected, but in this case here, I don't think it's unexpected. I think you know it's going to happen. You know, it's something that's going to happen, and it's up to you to make it happen. And it will. Whenever, we start over, whenever we end things, it does feel chaotic, but that feeling doesn't last forever, okay, babies? Even though we want it to end for whatever reason, we still feel the feeling. We still feel the pain of it, We got the Five of Swords. You might be having some kind of, maybe conflict, mental anguish going back, back and forth within yourself. You are Cancer and you're very nurturing. We have the Ten of Cups here. The Ten of Cups is about happy family. So I don't know. We're gonna clarify here with this deck here. We're gonna see what happened or if we can figure it out. So the King of Wands. The King of Wands is an abundant energy. This energy made things kind of calm in your environment for a good part of the past, or maybe it calmed things down in your environment where certain things were concerned. Because we have the Empress and we have the Six of Swords on top of the King of Wands. And again, that's past energy. Then on top of the Hierophant, the stability, the structure, whatever it was that this energy was to you, it gave you a lot of strength, it brought things full circle for you. You learned a lot of things from this energy here. We got the World and we got the Strength card here. That's your personal strength, okay? This energy, somehow or the other, this energy betrayed you. That's why that's the feeling you have. Maybe lying, telling lies, being untruth, maybe other things as well. Only you know your situation, okay, babies? So on top, that's why you want to walk away. We got the Queen of Wands. This is past energy. You're thinking about it because they told you some lies or they betrayed you. We got the Queen of Wands and we got the Seven of Swords. And then in the current energy, we have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is about the tough decision because it is a tough decision for you. But I want you to think about this. And I'm not telling you what to do. Only you can make that decision. You have to go within yourself to make this decision, okay, darlings? But like, if you keep a negative energy around you, it does nothing but take you down. I know we're in situations sometimes where we feel like we can't make it. if that energy isn't here with us, or if that person isn't here with us, we're not gonna make it. Things are gonna shatter. I can't do it. No, we find a way. We find a way. I used to feel like that. I was married for 15 years, but I knew that this marriage was over. I knew it was over. I signed the separation papers just because we were military affiliated. I didn't want him in any kind of trouble. So if he was caught messing around or anything, he'd be covered. Not knowing he took that to separate legally from me. But it was bringing me down. I used to be 203 pounds, sad, depressed. Now, when he did serve me with divorce papers, it did break me. I cried and I felt it. So it does bring some chaos and confusion. But then after that, you find yourself, you start healing. Okay? You find yourself, it took me a little while. It took me a little while to start this healing journey. But you see, the thing about the healing is you start healing from years and years before that relationship ever started. You start healing from way back in the day. But anyway, let's keep going. So, once you make that decision, you got some magic and some dreams coming true. The magic is within you, it starts with you. You got to push them negative thoughts away. And then the conflict, yes, the conflict is going to bring in a shift and it's going to make you go inward. Okay, it's going to make you start going within yourself to make this decision. There's going to be some shift to your environment. But don't act hasty. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Don't act hasty about the decision you have to make. Think about everything. Go within and spend some time with you. You have the Knight of Swords and you have the Hermit on top of the Five of Wands. So this ending is going to give you some clarity, okay, if that's what you choose to do. It will bring in some happiness for you as well. It's going to bring in joy and success because remember, what we surround ourselves with is what we become. Okay, so if we surround ourselves with negative energy, I mean that's all we're gonna bring is negativity. So we start aligning ourselves with the energy that we want in our lives. We start looking within for the love as well. We start loving ourselves. I started by forgiving myself and forgiving others. I started looking at the deep, dark secrets I held within me. And I started releasing them. I wrote about them. Some of them I tore up. Some of them are still there. Because I want my children to know it's no shame in speaking. It's no shame in facing the things that you have done. None whatsoever. And you don't have to tell the world. Some things I do choose to tell the world. But that's to let you know that no matter what, we can start healing and we can start loving ourselves. And we can start attracting that love and abundance that we so desire. So, on top of this ending, we have the Sun, which is about joy, success, all the beautiful things, happiness. And then we got the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords could be about mental clarity, or maybe once you take care of this, maybe there's an air energy around, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Now, that person there is a communicator, okay? Then the Tower. The Tower, the chaos and confusion is going to cause some responsibility, or it's going to make you feel like you have some extra responsibilities on you. Like I was saying, like I felt I couldn't do it on my own. That's why I stayed so long. But I'm alone, I mean, and I'm still doing it. You know what I'm saying? So things do change. You start learning who you are and you start knowing your strengths. But anyway, darlings. So With the chaos and confusion, it might be some kind of communication you might receive. Maybe it's from this air energy that you're going to receive some communication. I'm not sure, but it's going to feel pretty heavy for you, you know. But no matter what, you're still moving. You haven't stopped. All right? You're still moving. I don't want you to lose your focus. Process what you're going through, yes, but keep moving. All right, darlings? A lot of negative thoughts, and that's because of the conflict that's going on here. But you will have mental clarity. You will be clear enough. You will make the correct or the right decision for you. You have the Nine of Swords and you have the Ace of Swords. And then the last two cards here, where happy family is concerned, there is going to be happiness. There's going to be some type of good partnership coming in here. Now, it could be the same fire energy. Maybe you work things out. Maybe there's going to be a change. I'm not sure. Again, only you know your situation. But we got the Knight of Wands, which is about passion and hasty movement. Don't be hasty, okay? I feel more like passion. And then we got the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is about partnership, receiving good news, and building something together. So you have the Knight of Wands, you have the Two of Cups, you have the Page of Pentacles, and you have the Three of Pentacles. Things are building for you, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing but upward movement. We create our reality. We think and what we speak. I love you guys dearly. You take care of yourselves, and we definitely will chat soon.